Hello, good morning, everyone.
Morning, Chair.
Yes, morning. How about the internet connection in your place?
Very unstable.
Unstable. Oh my God. Oh, Alinka is with two ladybirds.
Oh yeah, ladybugs. Yeah, there might be a couple. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So Nono is now in the mornings with the morning sunrise, or in the sun with the sunset. I'm not sure. No, is that
I thought
sunset
he
or
was in the moon. I thought he was in another planet because it doesn't look like Earth.
because she is 6 called Myanmar, and then now she is in the another planet, right? Okay. So our Indian actor is coming right now. Okay. I cannot break the room here. And Xia is not also here. Okay. So Hantute, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Jack Money.
Yes, Chair.
Is there any problem for your camera? Yes, Jack. I haven't seen you for ages, I think, because you didn't turn on your camera, right? Okay.
Yes.
So hantu te indre ten tanda so iki will we te min that yoti ha. Are you ready to start the class? Okay, thank you. Yes, I see Iki right now. And then one thing I would like to suggest you, okay, because I think I shouldn't wait till you all, maybe till I see on the cameras, right? Okay, I would like to suggest you all, but maybe I think I shouldn't give, I shouldn't give suggestion by the names because of your rating. Maybe some of you may not feel uncomfortable about that, right? So I would give suggestion not one by one, right? Overall, okay. But I think you may know that who I am talking to, right? Yeah. One thing I would like to suggest you, yeah, most of you, is to for the to write the carnival or the festival, you have to describe about the weather, okay? And then some of you forget to describe about the weather. And then next one is the participants, the people. Okay, about the people. Okay, so especially about the people, right? The people means that who joined that festival. Okay, you need to describe about the people's how should I say, how do they wear their clothing styles, and then their feature like that, right? So you need to describe that one too, and especially like that, yeah. And I'm really satisfied that some of you described about minor incident, right? So it's really interesting, and it's really one of your friends wrote with humor. Okay, it's a little funny, and then when I read her letter, yes, I think her. When I read her letters, and then I get, oh, it's like I have to smile it because of her humor, right? And then next one is yes, next one is tenses, right? Next thing, you have to be careful when you write a letter or an essay, right? You need to be careful about the tenses. And then the question asks you to write about took place or take place or will take. What's the question asked? Took or will take, or please check the question.
Took place.
Yeah, took place, right? The question said took place. So what tense you have to use?
Past tense, I guess.
Past tense. Okay, of course. You have to use past tense, right? There are 4 kinds of past tense: simple past tense, past continuous, past perfect continuous, right? So tenses is also very, very important. You have to be careful that, right? So some of you made mistakes about that tense. And then next one is, yeah, some of you describes about the, how should I say, about the carnival, or the here is a caraway barge. You know how the writer should describe how the caraway barge is decorated, okay, and how the people were singing on that stage like that, right? You need to describe that part. And then next one is, and then some of you also very good, can describe about the very beautiful background, okay? So when you describe about background means the setting, when they describe the setting, and then it's just really impressive, I can see in my memory, and can create, what they describe in my memory. This is really good. And then next one is, okay. Yes. Okay, that's it. And then another thing you have to be careful is that you are going to write a pen friend or a friend. Who are you going to write? Are you writing to a friend or a pen friend?
Friend.
Friend, right? That is important. That is also you shouldn't be careless, it's right, because writing a pen friend and writing to pen friend and a friend is different. I have already discussed yesterday, right? So writing, if you are going to write a pen friend, you have to explain about the culture of your country, because a pen friend is from another country, right? So he or she is not from your country. You're not in the same country with you, right? That's why he or she doesn't know, your friend doesn't know about the culture of your country, right? So if you are going to talk about the Ranger Festival or the Sound Night Festival or like a water festival, right? Your friends doesn't know about that. So you have to do some introduction about, okay, what kind of celebration it is, if you're writing to a pen friend. But if you are writing to a pen friend, a friend, you shouldn't describe that. Okay, you shouldn't describe about their culture or your culture, about the how or no Sound Festival or the Ranger Festival like that, because you have your friends. Your friends is already know about it. Your friends is also living in the same country, but he missed that celebration, right? That's why you shouldn't explain about the culture of the festival when you write to your friend. Okay, so you have to be careful this one as well. Okay. Yep. Okay, that's it. I think I need to explain like that, but maybe what I want you to suggest is I ask you all to upload it to submit in the groups. Means you should, okay, I want you to read your friend's idea as well, because your idea and your friend's idea may different, right? Really different, not may different. Your ideas and your friend's idea were different, right? So you can learn how did he write, how did she wrote, okay, how did she write, okay, in the letter. And then after that, learn how other people wrote the introduction, the body, and then how to describe the carnival, the festival, and how did they write the conclusions, right? So you have to learn that, and after that, create your own one. Okay, I ask you to read your friend's work means just to learn how other people wrote their letters. Okay, not to copy and paste. Okay, I would not be thank you for that if you do copy and paste. Okay, don't do copy and paste. Just take the example and then trying to be your own. Okay. Yes. Is there any question for that? No, right? Because
Oh,
yep. Minta.
yeah, I said no.
Okay. Because I think when you write the letter, only just you write the question and then this is very easy, and then I'm going to write blah 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 blah, and then you wrote it down, right? Some of you may do like this, right? Because I ask you to read the sample letter, read the sample letters, and then take the example from other people, and then you have to go back to the text explanation, and then I suggested you, but sometimes you all were maybe busy with other texts as well, so you couldn't give time for that. So next time, before you write a letter, okay, number one, read the question very carefully. Okay, do analysis as much as you can. Do analysis the question, what the question asks, what tense you have to, and you have to use. This is very important, right? And then second one is which register. Okay, friendly register or like informal writing or formal writing. This is also important because if you use the wrong registration, you will lose your mark as well, right? So make sure that. And then third one, you have to make the like a concept map or a notes, okay, or the outline for your body, okay. And after that, start to write. Okay, please do step by step, right? Don't skip the steps. If you skip the steps, and then you will slip on the floor. Okay. Like I said, like that. Alinga, sure like that. What does it mean, Alinga?
What? No, I was focusing on you. I just. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize my face expression until you exposed me.
Okay, no problem. Yes, is there any question for that? No more. Okay, so before we start the class, as I planned yesterday, let's make a draw, right? Yesterday, who were prisoner yesterday? Shinta and Andrew, right? Okay, thank you. So you two are free today. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes, no. 1 to 13.
5.
5. And then Jack.
10.
10. And then Teresa.
11.
Okay, then Teresa 11. And Andre.
1.
Andre 1. Suzu.
11.
11 is already taken.
2.
2. Okay, cancel. Hey.
4.
Linga.
9.
Ike.
8.
ชุติยะ
7.
and today
Number 8.
8 is already taken.
Number 6.
6 is already
5.
5.
Oh, 5. Yes, 5.
Yeah, 5 is already. Nono already took.
Okay. What about 13?
Yeah, 13. Okay. And Minta,
4.
4. Okay. Wait, what is left? 1, 2. Wait, is 3. Okay, let's see. Who are the luckiest one today? Can you see it? Okay,
Yes,
6
11.
and 11. Yes. Who was 6? Cancel, hey.
Me.
Yes, your number was 6. And then the Nassau.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, you were 11. Okay. Yesterday. I think I haven't changed yet because a hero is already done. And dream home is already done. Okay, because they have already known the numbers. Yeah, 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
1.
1. Okay. Okay, you have to think about your neighbor. Okay, please note down about to speak about, okay, to describe about your neighbor. You would have 1 minute. Okay, Kansai? Yeah, Tinta Nazal.
4, teacher.
4. 4 is about the place you want to go again. Okay, Tintana, are you okay?
Yes, okay, teacher.
Yes, your title is the place you want to go again. Okay, please note down that's what you are going to talk, and then you will get 1 minute. Okay, so out there, how about the rest? You have to think about the questions. Please think about the questions, okay? Please think question to ask to your friends. Yeah, you have already known their titles. One is his neighbor, and next one is the place she want to go again. Okay. Time is up. Okay, time is up. Let's start. Vidana and Kazohe, who wants to start first? Okay, Kazohe, can you start first?
Yes.
Okay.
My neighbor is the tea factory and a tea shop, and so they have a factory. So it often make noise to us, but they also is a nice neighborhood. When they make some food or send anybody, they will give us some food and call us. That's all.
Okay, so can you describe more about why they are good to you?
Mm.
Only just sending food is not good when. Is there any other experience to express that, to describe why they are good to you?
Mm. When I was young, and there's no parent at home, so they will call me to stay with my neighbor.
Oh, really great. Yes. Yeah, that's it, right? So when your parents were away from your home, right? So maybe they were out for work, right? At the time, they called you there at their home, and then they treat you snacks and something like that, right? They cared about you. Okay, this is good. Yeah, this is a good experience. Yeah. Is there any questions about neighbors of Mr. Castle? Hey.
If you move to other new place or house, what kind of neighbor would you like to meet?
Yeah, this is a good question.
Mm. Actually, I like to be alone, so I don't want any neighbor.
Oh my god. So you like being alone.
Yes.
Okay. So you like being alone, but you are not lonely. You know that difference between alone and lonely, right? You like being alone, but you're not lonely. Yes. That's good. Thank you. And the next.
Do you have
Can I ask?
that you have had
you-
with your neighbors?
Yeah. Suzu, can you speak up again?
Do you have any bad experiences that you have had with your neighbors?
Yeah, this is also a good
Yes,
question.
of course. I said that because they have a factory, so they often make noise to us.
Yeah. So every day, okay, they
Yeah.
make noise pollution is that every day?
Yes.
But I think you become used to it, right?
Mm, it became a habit.
Yeah, it means a habit. It becomes a habit. I mean that like that. I mean like that, okay? You are used to it because if you don't know, you don't care about that one, right? But maybe for the visitors or for the strangers who visit your home would be very strange for that, right? Okay, yes. And then Minta, I think you have got some question.
What if like you in on accident or while you're playing like that something got thrown to your neighbor property and do they give it back or they got angry and stuff?
Okay.
I didn't get a point.
Okay, Minta, can you make a point again?
When you play and
Oh,
and you
yes.
got you throw something to your neighbor property, and then
Okay.
do they give it back or do they just smash it or destroy it, like that?
You kick the ball, for example. You kick the ball to
Yes, like that.
window. Okay, the window splashed, and then at the time, what their action?
Yes.
What was their action?
Yes. When I was young, I did it, but they didn't know about it.
They didn't know about it.
Yes, I called the work hard and at their home. So call them to give ball
To get the
to me
ball
again.
back. Okay. So they didn't say anything to you?
No.
Okay. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, Kansahe. It's really great. Let's give applause to Kansahe. Okay. So now, what is it? Oh. Okay. Then 나서.
And the place I wanna go again is Mount Popa, Popa Mountain Resort, and is situated on the volcano peak of Mount Popa. And why I want to go again is the views and serenity are beyond words, and very good and safe hotel, and clean facility, and also good restaurants and food options. I I went with my family and relatives, and it was very happy, and yeah, that's all. I also recommend you all. Every place on earth has its own beauty. If you wanna see that kind of beauty, you can discover it at Popa Mountain Resort.
Okay. Papa Mountain Resorts. Are you a promoter of Papa Mountain Resorts?
No, teacher.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay. And then the beauty of the Papa and around that place is also very nice, right?
Yes.
And have you ever been to Jingan Tapia?
No, teacher.
Near that place. Okay, that is, that place is the how should I say, like a big tank of okay, that so in that place in Antapia, right, so you would see a brook. Okay, the waters are very clean and fresh, and then they are distributing. Okay, they are distributing those water to the whole Popa places. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Is there any questions? Don't you have any questions about Mount Popa or Popa Resorts? Mount Popa Resorts, right?
Can I ask something?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you dislike about the place?
I think there's no. I love all of the like views and beautiful scenery. Yeah.
I see.
Okay. And there is a place, I think that is Popa Mount Resorts. I'm not sure that. There's a place that you can have a drink. You can have a drink, make cold drink, okay? You can have cold drinks, and then you can take the photos, and you can see the beauty of the Mount Popa, there is a big Mount Popa, right? So that place is also very beautiful. Okay, yes. One more question. Cho thi hạ, anh chưa tiện ý kiến lai dạy với thể. Is there any more questions?
What does it make it more unique, different from other pagodas or mountains?
Mm-hmm.
Can you please repeat it again?
Yeah, can you please repeat again?
What makes it more unique? Like, what is it? Why is it different from other mountains or pagodas?
Uh, the point is, it is situated, like in the middle of the forest. It's kind of a hotel, and you can, uh, how can I say, you can view the Popa Mountain from the swimming pool. It's so cool. Yeah.
Mm. Okay. Yes. Thank you. So if you can go, so here according to Tin Tanasa, right? If you go to Popa, please look for the Popama Resort, right?
Yes, Popa Mountain.
Popa Mountain Resort, okay? Popa Mountain Resort, and then have stay and have fun with your families, right? Okay, so yesterday, where did we finish yesterday? We discussed about informal writing, right? Is that finished? Oh, are you sleepy? Are you sleepy? Okay, only now it's 11. The time is not yet, right? The time is not sleepy for yet. So, how about this book? Okay, so let's see. And then which page number shall we go?
I guess page 30.
72.
72. Bear attack, right? This page? Am I right?
Yes, Chair.
Okay, thank you. You have to write the summaries of exercise 1 and 2. I think you have already done it. Right? You have done it and then you have already sent it to me. So when you write this summary, have you got any difficulties or what problems did you face?
The understanding of the particular is the most difficult part.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It will be difficult because you know the passage would be strange from you, okay? Because the passage will not be very easy to understand. So you have to read about 3 times or 4 times till you understand, right? So when you do skimming and scanning, in this time, you know, when you do summary, skimming and scanning is very important. If you know how to skim and how to scan, you will get the points. Okay. And when you read the summary, did you make some notes or just only you read it and then you just rewrite it? What did you do? Yes, Minta?
So I did make some notes about the.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How about Zoo? Linga? Nino? Jack?
Same
Adrian?
with that, Chair.
Hmm.
I was the same with me that
Hmm.
I didn't note down it. Just write it and upload it.
Oh, okay. You're very a perfect one, right? A master. Amazing master, right? Amazing writer. Okay, yes.
Same goes for me.
Okay. Yeah, Jack.
I wrote down the key sentences and rewrite them
Mm.
in own words.
Yeah, of course. Good job. Yeah. And then Suzu.
I just made some doodles and marks on a page, not like notes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes. In Andre.
I choose some words that I can replace with my own words and then write it down in the note.
Okay. Yeah. Did you do any special notes?
No.
Not yet, right? Okay. But you know, one thing, one of my suggestion is whenever you write, okay, when you write the summary or paraphrasing or the letter or essay or article, whatever you write, okay, you should write down the notes first. Because one thing is that while you are writing, you would forget it. Okay, you will forget the main points. And when you rewrite the notes, when you rewrite but maybe about paraphrasing or summary, you may forget the points. Okay, the notes. Okay, notes can help you not to forget the points. Okay, and then writing the benefits of writing notes is, it will show you one after another, step by step, right? So your sentences will not be random sentences. Random sentences. Random sentences mean the sentence are missing up, right? Like the sentence or the meaning of sentences are upside down as well. I'm sorry. Okay. ကျမတို့ BIV မှာတစ်ခါတလေအဲ့ဒီလိုပါပဲ Okay. So yeah, okay. So this is very important. That's why I ask you to make notes, right? I always remind you, please make notes. Please make notes. And then there is also the context here is making notes. Where is it? Okay, chapter 3, page number 39. You have already learned, okay? Making notes. Did you learn about that? Did you learn note making?
We did.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did, right? Okay, so even note making is on page number 39. Note making is like a chapter. That's why it shows that this is very important. And then also when you take the test, I would tell you one thing is that when you do listening, okay, when you do reading and writing, okay, when you do reading and writing, question number exercise 3, it's also related to the note making, right? And then next one for listening. For listening, question number exercise 2, okay? Exercise 2, question 2. Question number 2 is also related to the note making. That's why please don't be lazy to make notes. Okay? You got it? Do you know what I mean? Okay, Shanta, Minta, and okay, Andre, don't be lazy to make notes. Okay, I know that you all are clever enough to memorize. You all are very good at memorizing some important points, but don't believe your brain every time, okay? Because while you are writing, and then sometimes you might forget about the main points. So if so, you will lose your points, okay? Yep. So we have 10, page number 71, as you said. Let me see. Okay, 71. Now let's move on to 73. And 72. 72, did we finish 72?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay. Exercise 3 and exercise 4. Okay. So how many people is here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes, there must be 14. Yeah, 14. So I am going to break the room, right? So you have to read it with your friends, and after that you have to make the notes with your friends, right? Okay. So let me do it first. Alenga, Antute, Minta. Yes, Minta and Shanta is one group. Andrew, Andre, Lashe, Jyotiha is one group. Iikim, Kansohe, Olga, Luete is one group. Oh no, Olga is one group. And another group is Nono, Tintanaso, Luete is one group. Okay. Right, so room one, Alinga, Hantute, Menta, Shenta is one group. Andrew, Andre, and Pyotiha, one group. Room 3, Ii King, Kanso, Hey, Okau, right? Room 4, No, Tintanda, So, where we Susan is one group. Right, so room 1, you have to discuss about page number 72, exercise 3. Okay, you have to read the question very carefully and then read the passage and then make some notes with your friends. Okay, so only just discuss, I want only just one note. Do you understand?
Sure, only one note from the whole passage.
Yeah. No. I mean, you have, maybe you may have 4 people or 3 people, right? So I just want only one assignment. I mean that, you all, maybe if there are 3 people, you have to discuss this, and after that write down a note. Maybe one of you write down the notes, and then you have to submit it, or you have to discuss it. Okay? Yes, Suzu?
So we have to pick out just main points.
Yes. So, and then you have already learned note makings, right? And then here is what the question asks. No, I'm sorry. Suzu, you have to read the questions. Okay, read the questions. According to the questions, you have to work. Sorry?
We have already finished exercise 4.
Exercise 4 is already done. Yep, so exercise 3. How about exercise 3? You're not done yet, right? Okay. So, room 1, exercise 3. Okay, exercise 3. Room 2, exercise 6. Yeah, room 3, exercise 3. And room 4, exercise 6. 3, 6, 3, 6. Are you okay? Room 1 has to discuss exercise 3. Room 2 has to discuss exercise 6. Room 3 has to discuss exercise 3. And room 4 has to discuss exercise 6. And then after that, you have to make notes. Is there any questions? Hello, is there any questions?
Not yet, teacher.
Not yet. Okay, so now let's start to break the room. You will get 15 minutes. Okay.
So like one note from each group, like that.
You have to read it and then try to answer what the question asks. Because the question will give you instruction, right? That would be better because I would tell you that would be confused.
Okay.
Okay, yes. Okay, so now let's discuss. Let's start to discuss it. So which group is going to start to discuss which? Okay, can you discuss about what notes did you make? Okay, so room 1 or room 3? Room 1 and room 3 is exercise 3, right? So which group is going to start? Hello.
Just let group 3 starts.
Okay, group 3. Your friends relies on you.
We only got like 3 or 4 notes. We
Yes.
haven't finished yet.
I'll stay reading.
We only got like 3 or 4 notes.
Yes.
Who are we?
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine because only just Jack, why you all ask to make a group for note making is, some of your friends don't know how to do note making, right? That's why I make a group you all. Okay, I gather you all, and then maybe you can share your knowledge each other. That's it, right? They would keep on doing themselves, but only just I want them to know what to do it. Okay, yes. So can you discuss which notes have you got?
So because of social media, the WSL, Women Super League, attract more than 80,000 followers on social media because of like Twitter and social media stuff. And on social media, the interactive of the WSL, the Women's Super League, is
I think Jack connection is lacking now. Hello? Okay, so E Kin and cancel Hey. Because of Jack connection and then he's lacking, I think. cancel hey. And Ike, did you have some notes?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, yes. Because
Yes,
Jack
then
was. Hello?
teacher, can we submit it later?
Okay, yes. Yeah, so Shinta Minda Hunted the Alinga's group.
Oh,
Actually, Chet, I don't want to make you be mad, Chet. We only got 4 or 5. Just
yeah,
You only got,
I
you only
got
got
I got like 7.
yeah,
I'm
it's
not-
okay. It's okay, no problem. Yes.
so, Linga, you tell the teacher first, if you don't mind.
Okay, sure. So I noted about women football is being underrated and how men football will overshadow the women football. The women got a lack of recognition, and the WSL kicks off on Sundays. Their top 8 include football players, and they are from members from top club. And every last year spent £3 million on promoting their first 3 years of the league. They got more views as soon as WSL launched, and fan services and fan relationships are getting higher afterward. In 2011, they got 7 ranked trending on Twitter, and UEFA ranked 11th position. But still, men's football are 3 times bigger than women's football in newspaper headlines. Well, that's all.
Okay. That's all for the whole passage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you. Oh,
I'm back finally.
okay, yeah. Jack, you're back. So you're okay. So your friends is already, I mean, your friends' room one is already discussed about them, and they are waiting for you.
Okay.
Yes, you can keep on.
So like the women's Super League is 7 times as interactive as the men's game, and low profile of women's football is driving fans to like go to Twitter and Facebook for the news. And also FIFA Women's World Cup was the most tweeted event in July 2011 with 2,196 tweets per second. Even though like in newspaper, a men's football game are more attractive, but in social media, the women's football games are more attractive than men's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all.
Yes, thank you. Almost perfect. Okay, both of your group almost perfect.
Thanks.
But don't be satisfying yourself. Okay, I want you to practice again. Okay, just now you have already know how to make notes, right? So when you have time and then not you have time, you make some time. Okay, make some time and then read the passage again and then try to make notes yourself. Okay, try to make your own notes, right? Thank you. So room 2. Andrew, Andre, Lajek, Chatiha.
Teacher, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Teacher, I only got like 5 notes.
Yeah, it's okay, no problem. Because of your time, I see that. Okay, you have just only a short time. And also, according to another lessons, right, I have to give only just short time. That's it.
So the notes that I've made is people should be realizing that a risk of children being drowned in water is higher than they thought. And then they should not trust false security and devices when it comes to watching and taking care of children closely is much safer. It is stated that 2/3 of young kids can cause pool-related deaths in their family pools, and for the rest, it occurs in their relatives and friends' pools. Kids cannot yell for help while drowning in water, so it is the best to keep an eye on them. And saying covering up the pool, remaining vigilant, preparing for emergency, and safety measures are ways of keeping kids safe from the pool. Done, Jen.
Yeah. Okay. So, room 4?
Teacher, can you give us a second, please?
Okay, a second, just a second, right?
No, teacher, a few minutes.
Okay. Do you want to discuss with your friends again?
Yes.
Okay, while Zuzu is taking some time, I would like to ask other groups. I mean, Alinga's group, Andrew's group, and then Ekin's group, right? Yeah, I would like to ask you is, while you are making notes with your friends in a group, what did you learn? What did you learn after making notes with your friends in groups?
We can share our knowledge each other.
Yes, and then?
Get to know more of the method of note making style, something like that. And
Yeah, that's it. Okay. That's what I want you to get it, okay? And then how about another? Andrew. Andrew.
Yes, teacher.
Are you playing games or are you chatting with someone or are you doing something?
No, teacher.
Are you sure? Because your eyes are looking at without any winklings, right? That's why you are looking at something. Hey boy, be sincere, okay? While we are discussing, please pay attention. Okay, so Andrew, my question is that when you make notes with your friends, what did you learn from your friends?
Teamwork, I guess.
Okay, teamwork. Yeah. So what kind of teamwork?
You have to decide very quickly what we're gonna do.
Okay. Yeah. The meaning of teamwork. Okay, don't misunderstand that. Okay. I want you all to get the teamwork, right? That's why, okay, I make a group, and then when you are in the group, and for example, Andrew, Andre, and Laye and Pure the Hearts group, right? So when you four meet in the meeting, right? Just only Andrew play his game, and then Laye is only just chatting with her friends, and Pure the Heart is singing, listening to music. Only Andre is alone, reading herself and making notes. I don't mean that situation, right? Okay. Teamwork mean Andrew reads maybe 2 paragraphs and then he make notes. And then Andre also she has to read 3 paragraphs. Maybe because when you before you read paragraphs, you have to before you read the passage, you have to know that how many paragraphs in the passage, right? maybe there are 12 paragraphs. Okay, you are 4 people, so divide 3 into each, right? So for example, Andrew has to read 3 paragraphs, Andrew has to read 3, Laie has to read 3, and then Pyodia has to read 3. Okay, altogether it's 12 paragraphs, right? So after reading 3 paragraphs, while you are reading 3, you are work, and then you have to make notes. And after that, you're done, right? You have already finished your task, reading 3 paragraphs, right? And after that, okay, I have got this one, and another 3 paragraphs, I have got this one, like that. Okay, you have to work together. Okay, let's read together, blah, 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 and then make notes. It's taking time. Okay, it's taking much time, right? I make a group. Why? I make a group. Okay, like Andrew said, I want you to practice teamwork. So what is teamwork? Teamwork is divide the task and working together. Yes? I think you would understand what I mean, right?
Yes.
Okay, next time, if I divide the group, and then you have to, if there is no leader, no problem, just only one of you divide the task, and then just, okay, please do your task, and then I will do my task, and then Ike has to work a task, right? And after that, you have to discuss this again. Okay, what I've got, and then what have you got, and then gather those information in a page like that. Yes, they work like this. And this is who you are Dan. I'm also Dan.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you.
Children under 5 years old die in a pool about 14 times. Also, the survivors can have damage in brain. So the guardians they rely on advisors to run swimming lessons, and instead of thinking about safety facts to prevent pool accidents, the incident of 2/3 are happen in family pool, and 1/3 of others are died in the pool. Nobody was aware that the toddlers had gone around the pool, which means that almost half the children and a quarter were later seen in their house area. So more than third and fourth of the youngsters had been seen for 5 minutes or less than that before they were missed. A fence or comparable barrier surrounding the pool is the best prevention, reducing the risk of pool drowning by about 70%. Covering the pool is one of the ways to reduce pool accident, and also a child who has taken swimming lessons were fed flotation fats, which keep their heads above water. To help people climb out of the pool, standard ladders or steps are also needed, and circular wires are also needed. Are also needed. There should also be a poolside telephone with emergency phone numbers. And the final point is to inspect safety measurements. So do not allow the misbehaviors around the swimming pool, and never permit diving into the shallow end or from the side of the pool or into an above ground pool. That's all, teacher.
Okay, thank you. For exercise 6, is, I think, easier than, to make notes, right? Making notes is easier than exercise 3, I think so, because exercise 6 is only just you have to think about the problem and how to solve it, right? The problem is this one, blah, 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 and how to solve is this thing. Only just you have to compare and you have to discuss, right? You have 2 parts. The first one is the problems, what problem occur, how many children die because of the flooding, okay? And then next one is how to prevent. Okay, so the cause So like, when you write the notes about that, you have to write the title of course and yeah, problem and solution. Problem is this thing, and these are solution. That's it, right? So and after that, when you write your note making, so you can write it very easily by seeing by looking at the notes. Okay. Yes. So any more question right now? Not yet. Okay.
Not yet.
So, Minta, is there any question?
No, I said not yet.
Okay. So I want to go to page number 101. Today I will teach you how to draw the spider diagrams. Have you ever heard of that? Spider diagrams.
I had never heard it before.
Okay, so let's see. This is also one kind of note makings. Page number 101. Is there any exam this week? I mean the weekend. Hello?
Hello. So which subject do you mean, Che?
Yeah, I mean that all the subjects, any subjects. Any subjects, do you have the exam for any subjects?
I'm not sure, but Saya said we all would have every subject exam in the end of the month.
Mm-hmm. Yes. But I think, I would like to request, I think I need to request Xiao because you are already done about, writing formal language, informal language, right? Informal registration, right? Friendly registration is already done. And then now you have already finished note making. Before I go to the formal writing, I want to make a test, right? That's why I ask you, do you have any test for this week? Why so silent?
If we say yes, there won't be any English test.
Hey, you cannot lie, okay? Now you shouldn't lie the teachers. Okay, so I mean, I don't want you to a burden. I mean, taking the test, okay? Taking the test at the same time would be a little stressful, right? That's why I think I will ask Sia to do the English in this week, before I start the new chapter. Right? So you have to review about the formal registrations, and then here's a note making, right? And then today is a spider. Okay, let's go. Let's go 101. Yeah, only just, spider diagram is not too much one. Page only just page 101 and 102. That's it. Please read it yourself, right? And after that, we will discuss it. Are you done? Okay. So if you are done, let's discuss. Okay, wait, did you say something?
I'm not finished, teacher.
Oh, you are now finished? Okay, yes, take your time. Okay. Shinda, are you done?
Yes, teacher. Yes.
Yes. Did you do some highlights?
Not yet.
Why? You have to do it. Okay, maybe doing highlight or like writing marginal notes would be very helpful. Okay. I think you like memory boost method. Do you know what is memory boost method? So that
I have heard about that, but I can't explain it. What does that mean?
I think you learn about, I mean you like memory boost method mean that okay, you read it, you read a passage, blah 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 blah. And then you memorize only just in your brain.
Yeah. I always do that.
Okay. And after that, when you start to talk and you forget it. You forget it when to start. Okay, you forget where to start, right?
Yes.
Okay. Don't make your brain very heavy, right? Sometimes this is not necessary to do it, right? Only just read it and then just highlight, just make notes, that's it. Because your brain needs to think more about other things, right? So only just for the lessons, don't make your brain heavy for that.
Thank
Okay.
you for advice, teacher.
Yes, you're welcome. Okay, have you finished? Okay, let's do discussions.
Yeah. In
Yes.
this information, they talk about lines with the colors. So how can we know about it?
If you want to know it, and then you have to 10 of 5. Yeah, you can check about it. You can check it out. Suzu, have you finished?
Yep.
Okay, good job. Intan, Jack, Alinga, Andre.
Teacher, just page 101.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Because I will explain on 102 if you're not. No problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Teacher, you want us to read 101, 102, and 103, right?
No, no, no. Only just 101 and 102.
Oh,
Oh. This teacher and this student, very harmony. Midnight, only just 101 and 102. Iken, what happened to your face? Where is it? Where's Iken? I think she has got the connections problem, I think. Okay, so, Andre, if you are done 101, Andre, Zuzu, Alinga, Jack. Okay, let's discuss about that. So what does 101 say? Looking at each other. Who is going to start? Okay, Zuzu, yes.
When you don't plan what you are gonna write, the structure can go wrong. And in writing an argumentative or informative piece, you need to balance the argument with both sides. If you are writing an imaginative piece, you should include an introduction of the characters and describe them. Another thing is creating atmosphere so that it sounds more interesting. You also need to figure out how the plot's gonna come about. And also, the way that you use paragraphs can depend on the purpose of your writing. In an imaginative or descriptive paragraph, descriptive letter, the paragraphs can be more varied because the different structures of the narrative will have different degrees of importance. And the structure should always have the following 3 parts. There are introduction, which should state briefly what the subject of the piece is, and if it is appropriate, you can put forward what you are gonna talk about. And in an imaginative piece, you can choose to set the scene or go for a more dramatic start. And the second part is main body of explanation or argument or narrative. And the third part is conclusion, story ending. And the practical way to plan your writing are that it's essential that you plan what you are gonna write. There are various methods you can use. There are spider diagrams and lists. They are the most possible plans to go on, but you can find other methods that may work for you. That's all.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, especially here you would see that there are different kinds of paragraph writing and essay writing. Not only paragraph, but also essay, right? Explanation, argumentative, narrative, descriptive, problem and solution, right? Cause and effect, pros and cons, the advantage and disadvantage, like that, right? So there are different kinds of writing style. Whenever you write, okay, whatever you what kind of style you're going to write, the first thing you have to do is you have to plan your essay or your paragraph or your letter, right? So to plan your essay or letter, here the task suggests you two things. The first one is spider diagrams and second one is lists. Okay, so now let's see spider diagram. Okay, the question is, a lot of our life is spent doing endless thing. Is it true? Right? So I think I better explain in Burmese because this drawing the spider plan and spider diagram is maybe a little confusing, right? Mekonga, a lot of our life is spent doing useless things. Is it true လို့သူကစာဒီရဲ့စာပိုက်ကိုသူကစပြီးတော့ရေးဖို့အတွက်ကိုပေးထားတယ်။အဲ့ဒီခါမှာကျမတို့က spider diagram စပြီးဆွဲတော့မယ်ဆိုရင် stage 1 2 3ဆိုပြီးတော့သူကပေးထားတယ်။ stage 1ကိုအရင်ကြည့်ရအောင်။ဟုတ်ပြီနော် stage 1က write your topic in the middle of the page ဟုတ်ပြီနော်စာရွက်တစ်ရွက်ကိုယူလိုက်မယ်အလယ်မှာဘာလဲအလယ်မှာအရင်ဆုံး topic ဆိုတာကမေးခွန်းမှာမေးထားတဲ့ဟာဟုတ်ပြီနော်မေးခွန်းမှာပါမေးလေအဲ့ဒီမေးခွန်းကိုပြန်ပြီးတော့ကိုပါဘယ်လိုမျိုးပြန်ပြီးတော့ idea နဲ့ပြန်ဖြေလဲဆိုတော့ topic sentence ပေါ့အဓိကပြောရရင်တော့ topic sentence ဟုတ်ပြီနော် topic sentence ကိုအလယ်မှာအရင်ဆုံးရေးလိုက်မယ် cycle တစ်ခုဆွဲပြီးတော့ပြီးရင် around it အဲ့ဒီ cycle အဲ့ဒီအလယ်က topic sentence ကဒီပတ်လည်မှာပေါ့နော်ပတ်လည်ကနေပြီးတော့ write down all the things that you might write about ဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒီရဲ့ပတ်လည်မှာကိုဘာဆွေးနွေးမလဲဆိုတာလေးတွေကိုမြင်းကြောင်းလေးတွေဆွဲပြီးတော့မှတစ်ချက်ချင်းစီရေးသွားတာဟုတ်ပြီနော်ဒီမှာသူ example ပေးထားတာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ပထမဆုံး topic sentence က a lot of our life is spent doing useless things is it true ဆိုတဲ့မေးခွန်းကိုသူကပြန်ပြီးတော့ topic sentence နဲ့ပြန်ထည့်ထားတယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်ပြီးတဲ့အခါမှာပထမတစ်ချက်က why do we have to keep things tidy being why waste time sleeping spending time with people we don't like because we have to be polite watching television learning how to calculate in our heads when we have calculator taking exam စသည်အပြင်ခေါင်းထဲမှာထွက်သမျှအချက်တွေအကုန်လုံးကိုသူကပါလဲဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒီ cycle ကပြီးနောက်မှာမြင်းချောင်းလေးတွေဆွဲပြီးတော့အရင်ချရေးလိုက်တယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်ဒါကပါလဲဆိုရင်ကျွန်တော်တို့ draft လို့ခေါ်တာပေါ့ပထမဆုံး first draft အနေနဲ့သွားလိုက်တာပြီးတဲ့အခါမှာ stage 2ဒုတိယ stage ကကြတော့ the next stage is to decide if there are themes that need to be discarded or how to order the points that you are being kept အဲ့ဒါကြတော့ဒုတိယ stage 2ရောက်သွားပြီပေါ့နော် stage 2ကကြတော့ပါလဲဆိုတော့တူတာတွေကိုဘာလို့မလဲပေါင်းမယ်မနော်အခုနကပြောသလိုမျိုးပါအကောင့်ထဲမှာထွက်လာတဲ့ idea တွေအကုန်လုံးကိုမြင်းချောင်းလေးဆွဲပြီးတော့ဗာရေးမယ်ရေးချလိုက်ပြီးအဲ့ဒါပြီးသွားတဲ့အခါကျရင်တူတဲ့အချက်တွေရှိတယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်ဒီဥမာဖြင့်ကိုတူတယ်ထင်တဲ့အချက်တွေကိုဘာလို့လဲပြန်ပေါင်းတယ်သူဆိုဒီမှာပေးထားတယ်ဒီမှာသူတချို့ဟာလေးတွေသူပေါင်းလိုက်တာရှိတယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့ဒါမျိုးလေးတွေဘာလို့မလဲမလိုအပ်တဲ့ဟာတွေဆိုရင် discard လုပ်တယ်ဆိုတာပယ်ထုတ်ပလိုက်မယ်ဥမာကိုပြောချင်တဲ့အကြောင်းအရာကိုရေးထားတဲ့ topic sentence နဲ့မသက်ဆိုင်တဲ့ဟာတွေခေါင်းထဲကဆွဲထုတ်တယ်ဆိုတာအကုန်လုံးထွက်လာမှာပဲဆိုတော့မသက်ဆိုင်မှုထင်တဲ့ topic sentence နဲ့ပြန်ချိန်ပြီးတော့မှမသက်ဆိုင်မှုထင်တဲ့အဲ့ဒီ supporting တွေပေါ့နော်မသက်ဆိုင်မှုထင်တဲ့ idea တွေကိုဘာလုပ်မလဲ cross out လုပ်လိုက်မယ်ဒီမှာ stage 2မှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင် space exploration who cares ဆိုတာလေးကိုသူ cross လုပ်ထားပြီးဟုတ်နော်ဘာလဲဆိုတော့ဒီဟာက topic sentence နဲ့မသက်ဆိုင်လို့သူ cross out လုပ်လိုက်တာပြီးသွားတဲ့အခါမှာအဲ့ဒီ idea တွေအကုန်လုံးကိုပြန်ပြီးတော့မှပြန်စီရတယ်ပြန်မစီဘူးဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကျမတို့ကပြောခဲ့တယ် random sentences ဆိုတာအဲ့ဒါပြောတာ random message ဆိုတာအဲ့ဒါပြောတာဟုတ်ပြီနော်ကိုပေးချင်တဲ့ message တွေက upside down တွေအကုန်ဖြစ်နေတာအပေါ်ရောက်လိုက်အောက်ရောက်လိုက်နဲ့ဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့လိုမျိုးတွေမဖြစ်အောင်လို့ဘာလုပ်လဲဆိုတော့သူကကြတော့ဒီမှာနံပါတ်စင်လေးတွေတွဲလိုက်တယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်ပထမဆုံးအရေးကြီးဆုံးသူပထမဦးဆုံး first point ကဘာကိုသူ discuss လုပ်မှာလဲ education ပြီးတော့ second point အနေနဲ့ကပါလဲဆိုတော့ education နဲ့သက်ဆိုင်တာဆိုတော့ဘာဖြစ်လဲ subject we are made to study ဆိုတာကိုသူနံပါတ်2အနေနဲ့တက်လိုက်တယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်လိုက်ကြည့်ထားပြီနော်မြင်မယ်ထင်တယ်နောက်တစ်ခုကျတော့အဲ့ဒီမှာ to study ပြီးသွားတဲ့အခါမှာအောက်ဘက်ကိုသူမြင်ဆွဲပြီးတော့ learning history ဆိုတာပါတယ်အဲ့တော့ learning history ဒါဆိုရင်သူကဒီ subjects we are made to study ပြီးသွားရင်သူဘာအကြောင်းကိုဆွေးနွေးမလဲဆိုတော့ learning history အကြောင်းကိုသူဆွေးနွေးမယ်ပြီးသွားလို့ရှိရင် learning how to calculate in our heads when we have calculator ဆိုတာကိုရောက်သွားတယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့ဒါကကြတော့ဘာလုပ်လိုက်တာလဲဆိုတော့ဘာပြီးရင်ဘာရေးမလဲဆိုတော့ပြန်ပြီးတော့မှ arrange ပြန်လုပ်လိုက်တာ ဟုတ်လားအဲ့လိုမျိုးပြန်ပြီး arrange လုပ်မှကိုရေးလိုက်တဲ့ကိုရေးမဲ့ကိုရဲ့ paragraph ဟာပါလဲဆိုရင် orderly ဖြစ်မယ်ပြီးတဲ့အခါကျလို့ရှိရင်သူက one after another ပေါ့တစ်ခုပြီးတော့တစ်ခုသူအကြောင်းအရာတွေကစီစဉ်တကြလေး orderly ဖြစ်သွားမှာဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့ဒါမျိုးလေးတွေကိုဆွဲတက်အောင်လေ့ကျင့်ထားရမယ်နော်အဲ့တော့ဒီမှာနံပါတ်4နဲ့5နဲ့ပြီးသွားပြီပြီးသွားတဲ့အခါကျတော့ number 6ကပဲရောက်သွားလဲဆိုတော့ number 6ကကြတော့ဟိုဘက်က why do we have to keep things tidy ကtidy နဲ့ချိန်ထားတယ် doing things we don't want to do ဆိုပြီးတော့အဲ့ဒီတစ်ချက်နဲ့ why do we have to keep things tidy နဲ့သွားပြီးတော့ချိန်လိုက်တယ်6ပြီးတော့7ပြီးတော့မှ8ပြီးတော့9ပြီးတော့10ပြီး11 12ပြီးတော့13အပြင်တော့13မှာသူကအဆုံးသက်တိုင်းနဲ့ partian ဆိုတဲ့ဟာလေးရမလား okay အဲ့တော့ကိုကဒီ Spider-Man ကရော Spider diagram ကဆွဲရင်သူကတချို့က mind map လို့ပြောကြတယ် mind map ပင်နဲ့ဒီ Spider diagram နဲ့ကခက်ဆင်ပဲတူလိုပဲပေါ့နော်ခက်ဆင်ပဲဒါပဲเนาะအဲ့လိုဆိုတဲ့အခါကျတော့ကိုက mind mapping ကိုပဲဆွဲ spider diagram နဲ့ဆွဲသူတို့က all similar ဖြစ်တယ်လေ similar ဖြစ်တဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်မလို့ကိုအားတာတဲ့ကို used to ဖြစ်တဲ့ဟာကိုဆွဲကြည့်လို့ရတယ်ရပြီเนาะအဲ့တော့ဒီ note making တွေပါတယ်လုပ်တဲ့အခါကြောက်လို့ရှိရင်လည်းအဲ့လိုပဲကိုက note making ကိုရေးတဲ့အခါမှာအရင်ဆုံး title ခေါင်းစဉ်ရှိရယ်ခေါင်းစဉ်ကိုအလယ်မှာထည့်လိုက်တယ်ပြီးရင်အဲ့အနေမှာမြားလေးတစ်ချောင်းထွက်ပြီးရင်ပထမစာပိုက်ကဘာပြောလဲပြီးရင်ဒုတိယစာပိုက်ဘာပြောလဲတတိယစာပိုက်ဘာပြောလဲဒီလိုလေးမှတ်သွားလိုက်ရင်အဲ့ spider တစ်ခုပြီးသွားတာနဲ့ဟောပြီနော်ကိုကဒီ passage တစ်ခုလုံးကိုဘာလုပ်ပြီးသားလဲ notes ထုတ်ပြီး right အဲ့လိုမျိုးလေးလုပ်လို့ရတယ်ဟောပြီနော်ပြီးရင်နောက်တစ်ခုကကြတော့ list ကကြတော့ရှင်တို့လုပ်နေကြလဲဖြစ်ချင်းဖြစ်လိမ့်မယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ list ကကြတော့ဒီချက်ကနည်းနည်းလေးတိတ်အားမပေးဘူးဆိုတာ list ကကြတော့တစ်ခါတင်ကြရင်မျက်စိမှောက်သွားတာတွေပါရှိတတ်တယ်နော်ဘာလို့လဲ listing နဲ့ list လောက်တာနဲ့ listing နဲ့မှားမှလည်းကြောက်ရတယ်အဲဒါကြောင့်မလို့ list လောက်တယ်ဆိုတာကြတော့ note လေးတွေအကုန်လုံးဒီလိုလေးမှာ dash လေးလုပ်လိုက်ရေးလိုက် dash လေးလုပ်လိုက်ရေးလိုက်ဒါပေမဲ့အဲ list မှာလည်းပြန်ပြီးတော့မှကိုက random မဖြစ်ချင်ဘူးဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဘာလို့မလဲပြန်ပြီး number စနစ်ပြန်တောက်ထားပြီးရင်ဒါရေးမယ်ဒါပြီးရင်ဒါရေးမယ်ဟုတ်ပြီလားအဲ့တော့ planning လုပ်ပါဘာပဲရေးဟုတ်ပြီနော် essay ပဲရေး letter ပဲရေး article တွေပဲရေးဘာလို့ article လဲပါတယ်လေအဲ့တော့ article တွေနောက်ကျရင်သင်ရမှာဆို article ပဲရေးဘာပဲရေးမရေးခင်အားလုံးရဲ့ before writing မှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်အရင်ဆုံးပါလို့လေ planning အရင်လုပ်ပါ planning မလုပ်ဘူးဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကိုစာရေးတဲ့အခါမှာခုနလိုမျိုးပေါ့မေ့သွားတာတွေရှိတတ်တယ်ကြံသွားတာတွေရှိတတ်တယ်ပြီးရင်နောက်တစ်ခုကပါလဲဆိုတော့စာကြောင်းတွေကကိုရေးလိုက်တဲ့အကြောင်းအရာတွေက miss up ဖြစ်နေတာအပေါ်ရောက်လိုက်အောက်ရောက်လိုက်အပေါ်ရောက်နောက်ပြီးတော့ဟိုအောက်ဆုံးကိုရောက်သွားလိုက်အဲ့လိုမျိုးတွေဖြစ်တတ်တယ်ဒါမျိုးတွေဆိုရင်အလကားနေရင်လည်းကိုကအမှတ်တွေသတ်မှတ် loose ဖြစ်တာပေါ့ဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့ဒါကြောင့်လို့ဒီ planning လုပ်ဖို့အတွက်ကိုမပြင်းပါနဲ့ဒါပေမဲ့ somewhere မှာပဲဖြစ် somewhere မတိုင်ခင်ကိုကို practice လုပ်တာလေအဲ့တော့စာပိုက်ကျွန်တော်မှာက reading and writing မှာချက်တင်တယ်2နာရီဖြစ်နေပြီ reading and writing မှာ2နာရီဆို reading က1နာရီရှိမယ် writing က1နာရီရှိမယ်အဲ့တော့ writing မှာက2ပုတ်များသွားဖြစ်မိတယ်တစ်ပုတ်ကကြတော့ summary ဒါမှမဟုတ် paraphrasing အဲ့တော့တစ်ပုတ်ကကြတော့ note making ဒါမှမဟုတ်ရှင် letter ရေးခိုင်းတာဒါမျိုးတွေရှိတယ်ဒါမှမဟုတ်ရှင်သူမေးချင်တဲ့သူလာချင်တဲ့ပုံစံမျိုးနဲ့ဘယ်လိုပဲလာအဓိကကတော့ဒီ note making ရယ် formal friendly registration ရယ် formal writing ရယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်ဒါမျိုးတွေကတော့သူကဘယ်နောက် article ရယ်အဲ့၄ခုရှိတယ်အဲ့၄ခုတည်းကနေပြီးတော့သူလက်ပတ်ပေးပြရနော်အဲ့လိုဆိုတော့ writing မှာက1နာရီရှိတယ်1နာရီဆိုတော့2ပုတ်မှာတစ်ပုတ်ကိုမိနစ်30တစ်ပုတ်ကိုမိနစ်30လောက်တဲ့ခါကြလို့ရှိရင်အဓိက planning ကို5 minutes လောက်နဲ့လေ့ကျင့်ထားဟုတ်ပြီနော်ကိုပါရေးတော့မယ်ဆိုတော့ planning ဒီ spider diagram ပဲဆွဲ mind map ပဲဆွဲ listing ပဲလုပ်အနည်းဆုံး5မိနစ်နဲ့ပါလို့လဲလေ့ကျင့်တစ်ခါလေးလေ့ကျင့်တာ5မိနစ်အတွင်းမှာဒီ notes တွေအကုန်လုံးပြီးအောင်တစ်ခါလေးလေ့ကျင့်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်ပြီးသွားတဲ့ခါဆိုရင်စရေးတော့မယ်ဆိုရင်ငါကဘာ paragraph ကိုရေးမှလဲမဆိုရင်ဘာပုံစံရေးမှလဲ descriptive ရေးရမှာလား narrative ရေးရမှာလား descriptive narrative လား friendly ရေးရမှာလား informal ရေးရမှာလား formal ရေးရမှာလားဒါကိုတစ်ခါလေး decision making ချပြီးတော့မှစပြီးတော့ရေးမယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့တော့မေကုန်းကိုတွေ့ပြီဆိုတာဒါငါသိတာပဲဆိုပြီးတော့ဘရုတိုက်ချရေးလို့အဆင်မပြေဘူးဘာလို့လဲဆိုတော့ X minor တွေကသိပြီးသားဒါကseason planning နဲ့ရေးထားတဲ့စာပိုက်လားဒါမှမဟုတ်လို့ရှိရင်ခေါင်းထဲကထုတ်ထားတာလားသို့မဟုတ်လေ့ကျင့်လေ့ကျင့်ထားတဲ့ learn by heart စာပိုက်လားဆိုတာကို X minor တွေကသိပြီးသားစာမို့ဒီအဖြေလွှာစစ်တဲ့သူတွေကဟုတ်တယ်နော်ဒါကြောင့်မလို့ကိုကအမှတ်ကိုကောင်းကောင်းလိုချင်တယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဒီကျယ်တို့ဒီ guideline ပေးတဲ့အတိုင်းပဲစူးစမ်းကြည့်ပါအဲ guideline ပေးတယ်ဆိုတာကအမှန်တကယ်တော့ systematically ဖြစ်စေချင်တာလေဟိုတနည်းအားဖြင့်တော့စာအုပ်ကြီးတိုင်းဒီကျယ်တို့ကသွားစေချင်တယ်လို့ပြောတာမဟုတ်ဘူး စာအုပ်ကြီးတိုင်းသွားစေခြင်းလို့ဒါကိုပြောတာစာအုပ်ကြီးတိုင်းဆိုတာမျိုးကြီးကိုခေါင်းထဲကိုထည့်မထားနဲ့စာအုပ်ကြီးတိုင်းလောက်ရတာကျွန်တော်တို့ကစိတ်ဝင်စားဘူးဆိုတာမျိုးမစင်စားနဲ့ဘာဖြစ်လို့လဲဆိုတော့စာအုပ်ကြီးတိုင်းသွားတာမဟုတ်ဘူးဒါက systematically ဖြစ်အောင်သွားပြီးတာသွားတာဟုတ်ပြီနော် Okay is there any question no more right
Teacher,
yes
do we have to write in like bullet points when we are note making?
Yeah, that's better because you will not miss up.
Not like sentences.
No, note making is not a sentence. Note making is only just a gist. Okay, note making is only just gist, and then you have to write the short, you know, like phrases or like phrases would be better. Phrases or just only some of the noun forms or like a adjective with noun phrases or something like that. That's it. Okay. Any more questions? No more. Okay, so I have already discussed with Sia, and you will have the tests this weekend. Okay, there will be reading. No reading. You have to review about the 4 essential elements. I think you have already learned, right?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, so review 4 essential elements and then friendly registrations. And then here is note making and spider. And the last one is there will be a listening as well. Okay, don't feel very pressure, okay? Don't get pressure, just relax it. Okay? So bye-bye. Good luck.
Bye, teacher. Have
Bye,
a great
teacher.
day.
Bye, teacher.
Bye,
This
teacher.
Saturday.
Sorry?
This Saturday, you mean weekend?
I'm not sure, maybe Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure. See how we'll arrange it. Bye-bye. Good luck.